AITA for refusing to go inside while my neighbor's wife is working out.
I don't wanna take too long, I'll just explain quickly.
I am 37, moved to a new neighborhood 2 months ago. I served in military for 5 years. After that I worked as a police dispatcher, but I moved out of town and struggled financially and was too busy getting settled to commit to a job. Now I work at the mall as a guard. I work day shifts. I get home at 6 p.m. I live alone. I have a golden retriever who's friendly to the neighborhood. When I get home I usually take a shower, then I sit outside on the porch and check SM or play with my dog or just have a beer while listening to music via my earphones. My next door neighbor is a funny guy. He's married with 3 kids. He seemed nice at the beginning. He talked about how he and the previous owner were old friends and him leaving was devastating. And he repeats the same thing every time he sees me. Plus he had a spare key his old friend gave him for emergencies that he still hasn't given back yet. I'd find the mixer or the vacuum gone, and he even borrows bread and yogurt from my fridge, saying the kids wanted it, meaning the kids were inside my house too. I demanded he give it back, but I'm not sure if he made copies. I'm better off changing the locks. He also started making a series of requests, like asking me to not walk my dog when the kids are playing outside, asking me to keep my windows closed whenever I see their windows open, etc. Last week, he saw me sitting on the front porch at 7 p.m. and he approached asking if I could go inside for 90 minutes till his wife finishes her workout in their front yard. I asked him what, and he said he felt it was inappropriate for me to sit there while his wife works out. He went on about her not being able to go to gym these days and that she needed space in the
front yard was the only space.
I told him not to worry, I was just minding my own business, but he threw a fit, saying he finds it unacceptable and said he was sure I was making his wife uncomfortable as well.
I got really mad. I told him it's my house, I do whatever I want, and that it wasn't my problem and he
needed to leave me alone for Christ's sake. He lashed out, implying I was being disrespectful and have no shame. Then asked why he never saw any of my family visit. I told him it's none of his business. That's when he started going from door to door telling neighbors to watch out and basically spreading rumors about me. I ran by 2 of my neighbors at the supermarket and they avoided me. I kind of laughed because people used to come to me for help, now they're listening to my neighbor, ruining my reputation. NTA. Change your locks immediately, and you may also consider installing cameras. NTA. And change the fucking locks. I'm sorry. Did you say he goes in your home and takes things when you aren't there? That is utterly insane, and you need to have your locks changed tomorrow morning. As for the rest,
live your life.
He has some huge problems and it's never going to stop if you just give in now. He is already rude and demanding. Giving in isn't going to change that. Do your thing and ignore him. I'm sure your other neighbors know how he is. I wouldn't be surprised if they ignore you because they don't want to piss him off. Which means you're damned if you do or don't, since he doesn't like you already. It's a shitty welcoming to a new neighborhood, but you have to establish yourself and your space.
Let him stew in whatever toxic juices he has.
Be coldly polite to everything. Call the police if he gets aggressive. And get your locks changed and get cameras ASAP.
Odds are good he will try to get in. You want cameras same time you get the locks done.
NTA. NTA. He said he felt it was inappropriate for me to sit there while his wife works out. Narrator. It wasn't. But man, that spare key bit is chilling. Why in the world have you not changed the locks yet?
People with that level of entitlement terrify me.
Info. Just to be clear, your neighbor invites himself and his wife over to your house whenever he or she pleases? If so, NTA and change the locks immediately. NTA, I think you now know why the previous owner of your house suddenly left. NTA, fences make great neighbors. Sounds like this guy needs a privacy fence if he's so worried about people watching his family. Change your locks ASAP, and if you can afford it, build a fence. I wouldn't even talk to this guy anymore. Working out in the front yard sounds weird. Like she wants people driving by or walking to see her. NTA, I'm quite confused about the shut-you windows if his are open. Is he trying to hide some noise? Like he doesn't want you to hear him shouting or something? Also, as everyone else said, change the locks. NTA, first off, call the cops the next time he enters your home. Secondly, you are NTA at all for not going inside. I work out in my garage driveway and I'd never dream of asking someone to go inside. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but what the hell are you doing? I would have called the cops ASAP when he freaking went into your house to get to your fridge. Are we all just ignoring that, or am I actively misunderstanding something? He went into your house, and you did nothing? I would change the locks ASAP. I would also get a camera or two. If what you say is true, it seems like this could escalate pretty quick. If it does, you would want the video as your proof. I would also put it "No trespassing" sign up. Lastly, as much as I hate playing politics with neighbors, you have to do some damage control and basically talk to your neighbors to get their advice, not their opinion.
And what they think you should do.
When someone gives you advice, they want you to succeed. This gets them on your team. NTA, he saw me sitting on the front porch at 7 p.m. and he approached asking if I could go inside for 90 minutes till his wife finishes her workout in their front yard. I asked him what, and he said he felt it was inappropriate for me to sit there while his wife works out. He's just bitter because he can't get free food from your house anymore. Sista can walk her ass inside and exercise there, or take her ass to the backyard.
NTA,
next time you're going to be out on the porch,
knock on your neighbor's door and ask that he and his wife stay inside for 90 minutes because you
think it's weird and intrusive that she works out specifically where she can see you relaxing in. How uncomfortable it makes you feel. NTA, he's pushing boundaries hard, and seems like he might be unstable. This is beyond asking him to stop. This is telling him to stay off your property and filing a restraining order if he doesn't.
He's clearly prepared to go scorched earth.
So you need to read him off. Also,
change your locks for Christ's sake.
NTA,
I hope that you have changed your locks.
You don't need to change your routine on your own property to work around their routine. Especially with such an out there request. Your neighbor is harassing you. NTA, first up, get your locks rekeyed and set security cams. Get on those cans saying stupid stuff, then go post it to your neighborhood page or next door. Whatever they have.
NTA,
unless there's something big missing here, it seems like this guy is mad his friend moved in, taking it out on you. When you drew your boundaries, he lashed out. I would have changed my locks the minute I found out he had a key. But at this point, like you said, it's too long gone to do anything else. Honestly, seems like he's stalking you a bit, and if he took it any further, I'd probably try to get a protection order so he just leaves you alone. NTA at all, but get those locks changed now. NTA, you shouldn't be forced to stay in your own home because he's asking you to. His requests are out of line, and like you said, you're minding your own business. It's not like you're being a peeping Tom or anything, going out of your way to look through windows. Gross overreaction on his part, emo, and I'd be fearing for my safety. Please stay safe. Why I am the only one feeling bad vibes here? Military, cop-ish job, now mall security.
Why was this part of the story required?
Yet all of this knowledge.
But doesn't change the locks.
Thinks his neighbor has broken into his house. I don't know, man, but this feels all kinds of wrong to me.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.